think we're back up and running, folks. I don't know what happened there, but, my internet just went bleh. I just disconnected from everything. Fantastic. But, we're back now. But yeah, I was seeing the parallels, just brought up on Twitter, Charizard, if you're still here. Dawn Brothers continues to be one of the things of like, I see you over there. That's neat. It's not for me. I don't know what the hell caused the internet to just crash, but it did. Alright, let's see if we can get this challenge done. Now, Oh, we didn't get that guy, but guess we ran him off. I was gonna say, I want in the balloon to run away. I would like some distance, please. Thank you. Especially because we are not in circle at all. Oh, I would like to go the other way, please. I would like to not be until the... you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for blood. Sorry, love, but no. Denied. Say, I saw the bullet trail, but I didn't see where it came from. Damn it. Put the bullet right behind his back. Oh dear. I need the light. Shit. I figured that was gonna happen. I was too low health for way too long with, like, no means of healing up. Alright. An item from here. Another challenge then. Ah. Yeah, the better shotgun. The incredibly better shotgun. Really? 100 more V-Bucks? Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna do something. Alright, just boost myself up. Let's do less grinding. We'll go with this one. Oh. Dang! Nabbit. Hello.
Hello.
I said,
75.
yeah. I decided to pick up the 25 level skip. I was just close enough of getting it, and I was like, I'll just put the money in. Get it, so it's less levels I have to get Quinn. Also, I might have too many ideas and with stuff.
I see.
I think since you were just like, just plans, I'm just like, alright, what's everything on my mind for both of these shows? For both of these things I do.
I mean, to be fair, that is kind of what it's there for. And just because it's in there does not mean we have to do everything.
Yeah.
I actually changed what I had in there a little bit. Because I think the initial was I was debating on us maybe starting it as a Rampant Gaming and then transitioning it to weekly co-op, but no, it'll just be weekly co-op after we're done with Star Citizen.
Yeah, and I think mine are ordered from, this is the solidest idea I have too. I have no idea how this is going to function, with at least with TGSR stuff.
I mean, I think if we did like some of the MCU shows, that would function pretty similar to how we do.
Right.
It would be shorter kind of deal.
Hmm.
So we'd probably have to do more than one before we switch to the next thing kind of deal.
Yeah.
I say that knowing full and well that Daredevil's going to be out before too long, and that would be a longer form one.
Hmm.
But for the most part, everything's going to be kind of on the small side. Because, case in point, even She-Hulk, to do the same kind of runtime, we'd really break that down into 2 episodes.
Hmm.
Because they're all closer to the 30-minute break point than rather than the technical 42, I think it is. 42 to 45
Yeah.
that we normally would get out of other stuff. So,
What I was thinking with that was less like, oh, we're gonna cover the current stuff. Is more just, oh, what if we just did a look back at stuff and kind of go forward and break it up per phase, where we do a phase one for a little bit, and then once we're done with that, we move on to something else, then come back to phase two.
we could. Honestly, it's been a little while since I've done like a rewatch kind of deal.
Yeah.
And I've got a bad habit of when I do a rewatch, I will pick and choose what I want to rewatch.
Uh-huh.
Because, there's stuff that I will completely skip.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first 2 Thors.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and I hate saying it, but honestly, the first Cap.
I think I would still enjoy the first Cap.
I feel like I liked it better than the Thor movies,
Hmm.
but I didn't care for it enough to be wanting to rewatch it every time.
Right. Yeah, two things on there are more or less just waiting on other stuff to come out to do a proper look at everything.
I mean, truthfully, we could do like the first 3 phases.
Hmm.
The only bad thing is if we do that too quick, then yeah, we're gonna catch up way too fast.
I mean, that's fine. That is more of a like when we did like a bunch of the winter films. It'd be something like that where it's, we're gonna do these in batches, and then we're just gonna do other stuff, and then we're kind of in between ideas at the moment. Let's just do an MCU batch real quick for like
That would work, to be
yeah.
fair.
It's meant more as, hey, we're between stuff. Here's us rewatching some stuff. Also, I have no idea on that month look thing.
I don't either because we have kind of touched on some of that.
I don't honestly. The only things we have, like the only real things I don't think we've really touched is the Mario shows and the Mortal Kombat show. We have talked, I think, about Donkey Kong Country, the series. And I think we did 2 episodes of it.
If I'm not mistaken, we also did one of the Mario shows.
I don't remember which one then.
Because it was like an early season kind of deal.
Okay, that's why I don't
It would be
remember.
it would be something we could redo because I don't know if that one's around anywhere, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
What else?
Sorry, I was also using that time to come up with a title.
Oh, I was using the time to update. Because, by the way, I hadn't updated the game yet.
Oh. I kind of figured you would have booted it to make sure.
I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know what Sentai show for us to do at this point.
This is gonna sound very bad, but a good one.
I mean, there are good ones. I'm just like... The problem is, Sentai's good is very different from Writer's good. Because Sentai doesn't do a whole lot of overarching plot stuff. They do a lot more character stuff. So, for instance, Shinkenger, which is like a really good season. I really like it in my opinion. Not a whole lot progresses in like the middle chunk of those episodes. It's more a lot of, here's a little bit of character development in this episode, and then here's a little character development for this other character in this episode, and then it's that for the mid of the season until the end where it's like, oh yeah, now we gotta progress the plot. Right. Same with like Gokaiger. I love Gokaiger. Fucking that plot goes nowhere for like the middle chunk of that series. Much like every Sentai show. So that's the problem with doing Sentai, I feel like, with how we do, because it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna like get the plot in like the first couple weeks, but then the next 6 is just us with character episodes and no plot, and then what, 3 weeks of, oh right, plot. That thing. Yeah, I have shows in mind. I'm just like, do I want to commit us to attempting a full season of a Sentai show again? Because we did Go Busters, but
Go Busters is an outlier, not the norm.
Yeah, Go Busters did a lot of plot. It had like what, 3 finales, I think.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no other Sentai show really has that.
Also, one of the things I put down for the weekly co-op would have to be, well, wouldn't have to be, but I would prefer if it was before the thing that you're gonna do solo kind of deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would kind of prefer to have that one somewhat in play beforehand.
I mean, that's fine.
The question is, I don't know. Plus, I'm not 100% sure on how long Majora's Mask would take. Because in all seriousness, especially after watching a bunch of Spike's Randos, I'm like, I could probably get behind a Majora's Mask Rando. The problem is, I don't know the game.
And that's the one with the time limits.
Uh-huh.
So if one of us fucks up when the time limits go around, that's going to put us so far behind.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah. I can say, for the Yakuza idea, since I did all of Yakuza 0 on stream, by the way, you might have forgot about that.
No, I haven't, but it's also been a little while too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like if we redid that one, that would be that big of a problem.
Right.
Plus, it would probably be beneficial to do that one since, I've not finished it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have?
Yeah.
Meaning, if I do a dumb and get stuck, then you could at least be like, "Hey, do this."
That's assuming I remember anything of Yakuza 0.
Oh, that's one thing that I know. There's sometimes that you can play a game once and you will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember about this."
Yeah. I can say, if you're thinking Yakuza, honestly, 0 or 7. Honestly feels like the two best options because otherwise we get into some oddball territory because, like, 0 can stand alone because it's meant to be all this prequel stuff, but we can't really do anything beyond 1 without dealing with the fact that they're
Without knowing some of the
previous game.
yeah.
Thankfully, 7 is, again, standalone for the most part, so we don't need the others. Plus, 7 is the RPG one, so...
I mean, I did kind of leave that open because I'm like, I don't know. Also, that could be more than one.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that the Assassin's Creed idea that can also be a tricky situation depending on which one.
Honestly, I would say we just skip to 2. We do not bother with the first one.
The thing is, I want to try to avoid both of us emulating.
Right.
At the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
So that might change some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because, yeah, my capture card is completely goofed. I got a different cord for it, and nope, same thing. So, okay. Noted. I was hoping it was just the cord, but no. So, yeah, that kind of kills any potential console stuff that I could have done. Which is a good thing for me putting Donkey Kong 64 up there because, yeah, I'm with you. Screw the swap barrels. I feel like the fast swapping is far better.
Yeah.
And probably how the game should have been developed, in all seriousness.
Well, I'll also say this for Assassin's Creed. I don't own the first one. I only own the Ezio trilogy and 3. And I have never bothered to play more than like a couple hours of 3. But I have beaten the entirety of the Ezio trilogy. I have not played the first Assassin's Creed since it came out. And I don't think I don't even know if I played it to completion. But yeah, I don't own one. Also, all my Assassin's Creed, I think, are PS3, which is one of those. Considering my new PS3, it did a crap out on me. I don't know how much I want to push my old PS3.
Fair. Like I said, I just want to avoid us both having to. If at all possible.
Honestly, if need be, I would just pick up, I think, like all of Assassin's Creed is on Steam. Or you play whatever it is. I just find the PC solution to it.
I mean, we could do too, because I can do it through the PlayStation Plus streaming. Because the Ezio collection's on there, so. I know there's quite a few of the Assassin's Creed games on there.
Because, yeah, here's the problem is, like, 1 is a relic. It is like trying to play Uncharted 1 after you've played all of them. It becomes a case of, ooh, you feel all the bad things.
Or deciding that you're gonna just start with one and then realize that that was not the best idea.
Yeah.
Let's just say I had to walk away from Uncharted 1 for a little bit because I was like, yeah, this feels clunky.
Yeah, because they were trying to shove in all the 6-axis motion and all that because it was a launch title. Or a near launch title. 1 is not very good compared to the others. It's why you just skip to 2. You don't worry about 1. You set up and ready?
Are you updated?
Yes, I've been sitting on the main menu for a while now.
Okay, then I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna take stream down. We'll be right back with co-op for the week, folks. Stay tuned.